If you've been around for a bit, you know how much I love whiteboarding, specifically tldraw. My penmanship's not great, but that program made me escape that, and now I'm doing diagrams and even YouTube videos because of how much I loved it. But it's still just a whiteboard. What if it wasn't? What if it was a computer? An AI-powered computer that could do all sorts of crazy stuff. I was skeptical at first, but I saw that tldraw was doing it. I trust these guys a lot, and after playing with it a bit, I'll just play a clip from what's about to come.
Subscribe to Theo. Face the JavaScript abyss together. T3.gg. Find solace in the shared struggle. There's no notification bell. The void doesn't send alerts. Cello.
There's no notification bell. The void doesn't send alerts. Oh my God. Yeah, this is going to be a fun deep dive. But first, quick word from today's sponsor. Vercel is great. If you're a JavaScript dev, if you're using other tools and technologies, it's not going to help out very much. That's why today's sponsor, Savala, exists. They bring the experience we expect from platforms like Vercel to everyone. And I mean everyone. I was able to deploy a Laravel app on it with 2 clicks, no additional work, and have everything from a CDN and DDoS protection in front of it. Zavala hosts everything from your database to your servers to your Cloudflare instances in front of it. You can even see this app that I set up with literally 2 clicks. It already has Cloudflare in front of it. It has automatic deployments when new things merge to main. And with just 2 more clicks to set up a pipeline, now I have preview builds for pull requests. So if somebody files a pull request on this Laravel repo, it'll automatically spin up a temporary server so that we can preview it there, the way we do with things like Vercel, but it works for everything. They have database hosting for everything from Redis to MySQL. They have databases and locations all over the world, over 25 of them. Their application pipelines and demos support everything. They can even host static sites or the static parts of your dynamic sites, because again, it's all just hosted with Cloudflare. You can turn on the Cloudflare CDN for the parts of your app that can be static. Stop serving your images out of your Laravel server being hosted on Heroku. You can do better. Every team deserves a great experience deploying their apps. Thank you to Savala for sponsoring. Check them out today at soydev.link/Savala. Just so you understand how insanely cool this has the potential to be, here is a flow they created. You have text that prompts an image gen, that prompts an instruction to do something with it. And now you have, in that little effort, a tweet generator. I signed up. If I have to pay money, I'm more than down to. Anything to support ToadPond's employer. By the way, if you don't know ToadPond, Toad is one of the devs contributing a lot of this crazy work. The amount of things I've seen Lou do in this space is unbelievable. Just crazy AI, image, video, canvas processing. And considering how hard and annoying it is to set up things like agents and the types of crazy code I've written to try and do a multi-step AI flow, this would be one of the easiest ways to. Let's take a look at some of their demos. We got the Hello World demo. Click this button to run. When a component runs, it will send data to any connected components. So we ran that, then it ran. TextBot will display any text-like data that it receives. Click the lock button to prevent a text block's text from changing. Hello world, please subscribe to Theo. Now if I lock that and press play, nothing happens, but if I unlock it, it will. Next up, special components. This is an image component. When an image component runs, it will create an image based on the data that it receives. A fish living its best life. Look at that. That's a happy fish. Components do different things depending on what data they receive as inputs. Let's play with this one. A software dev YouTuber with a great mustache and blonde hair. Of course, it's all like resizable, playable. This is actually a really fun way to play with these workflows. Oh, look. That's pretty spot on. That's basically me. Building a graph. Oh boy. When a component runs, it will run any connected components. So if I press play here, it's going to go through to there. It even has a little animation to show you when it happens. And here it gives a better description. A vibrant, colorful fish swimming gracefully through a coral reef, bubbles trailing behind it, sunlight filtered through the water, creating a peaceful and joyful scene. The fish embodies a sense of freedom and happiness. Bold words, but very cool. I think I'm seeing the tower. Okay, multi in and out. Oh, I see. Let's find a good one of my face quick. Now it has my image and watercolor painting. I mean, not inaccurate. That is basically me. And it gave a description, and it's building a website of it. Interesting. This part is slower for reasons that I think probably make sense. Let's try you can just rerun this part too, which is cool because it's all piece by piece. The website gen didn't work. That's fine. User prompts. You can use the dialog component to prompt the user for an input. So when I press play, ooh, what would you like to see? A corgi on a skateboard. Because who doesn't want to see a corgi on a skateboard? I do unironically see a ton of potential for this for like prototyping workflows that involve AI stuff. I haven't seen a tool like this that makes it this easy. Oh, look at that. Look at him. He's so pumped. That's a good boy. Looks like he's got to push Mongo, though. You got to push with your back paws, not the front ones. Come on, you know the rules, bud. And then instruction components. Oh, boy, this is where it's going to be complex. Basket cats. Write the rules for the game. Write a newspaper article summarizing a championship game based on these rules. Also makes an image, but this image has additional text that came from the rules. And then here, like regular text and images can be included as well. So here we're pointing that to make it look like a 1981's newspaper sport photograph. I can tell Lou is all over this. There's just like, when you know their style well enough, you realize this is just how their brain works. And now they can make crazy shit like this with it, which is so cool. Now all the inputs are resolved. We have this wonderful fake article. Claws out, baskets full. Tabby Titans triumph in Basket Cats Championship. It tried its best. Text is still hard for AI. Arrow labels. Oh boy. United States country topic. Writing interesting fact based on the country and topic. The United States has over 750 million acres of forest land, covering roughly 1/3 of the country's total land area. Write a tweet about the technology in the style of the creator. Let's see how it does for writing me a fake tweet. But this is not fake. It's real if I post it. This feels just like me. Summarize how the creator feels about the technology. It's possible Gemini just doesn't know who I am. This might be an ego hit. Fuck! I really need y'all to hit that sub button. We got work to do. Drawings as inputs. Oh, this is one of Lou's favorite things to demo. So letters and numbers, picture of like a phone, like keypad, J plus D, and they can figure out from the image what each is and do the math. Like they love drawing things and having the computer solve it. I'm so excited to see how tldraw computer goes further with it. Describe this image as if it were a great work of art. So it's going to take this image, describe it though as great art, and then use this image plus that great art description to make a new image. This is so Toad Pond. This is so Lou coded. A burst of cheerful chromatics, an examination of the winter waiver. It's a little too hard to scroll in these containers, but I think that was intentional. Like they went out of their way to make it so it's like obviously cutting things off so you know that you don't have to care. But that's cool that I took this crap drawing and then made it something actually decent looking. Control flows. Don't tell me there's if else. The Beatles, I Want to Hold Your Hand. Is this song about love? Yes, nope, maybe. You can prototype some crazy shit with this. That's cool. That's really cool. Timers, we know how timers work. It's cool that they exist in this, but not as immediately absurd as some of the other things. Ooh boy. Fun. When a toggle is set to false, it will stop the workflow, but still allow data to be pulled through it. So this is a loop, but it has a stop. So when I give it an input, it will rerun. I kicked down the mailbox because I have a terrible fear of mail. You're standing in front of an open field, White House board front door. Now the mailbox lies in pieces. I see a letter in the pile of mailbox pieces addressed to my dead father. Open the letter and read the contents aloud. Look at that. It's doing some psych horror shit. I noticed the blood was green and got very confused. Very curious to see how it handles this. You feel a wave of confusion wash over you. This is cool. I like the idea of like using toggles to do workflow stuff like this. See what I mean? Like you can prototype crazy shit with this. This is nuts. Interpolate between inputs. Interesting. So you can choose how much of each side to take in. This is so Lou coded. To have a slider, how much do you want it to be crime and punishment versus 101 Dalmatians? Like, I don't think you can make a project like this without a brain like theirs. College student named Dimitri is struggling to pay his tuition, desperately hatches a plan to steal a valuable collection of rare dog figurines from wealthy eccentric known for his love of Dalmatians. This is beautiful. We went through it all? Cool. Let's make something stupid. Nike's new AI-powered smart glasses. Create a short commercial. Okay, let's change this to a new JavaScript framework that's like React, but way slower and nobody actually uses it. Tired of JavaScript frameworks that are too fast? Introducing Slow-Mo.js, the framework that takes its time. We're slower than React, less popular, and we're proud of it. If you're looking for a framework that will make your website load at a snail's pace, then Slow-Mo.js is for you. Don't settle for speed. Choose Slow-Mo.js and embrace the lag, because who needs productivity when you've got Slow-Mo.js? Visit our website to learn more. Why does the JS logo look like an Adobe Suite product? Oh God, do we have to hear the speech? I'm scared.
Sound of a dial-up modem connecting, followed by slow, deliberate typing. Are you tired? Tired of JavaScript frameworks that are too fast, exaggerated? Introducing the framework that takes its time. Sound of a snail slowly crawling.
What sound does a snail make when it crawls? At first I was like, oh, it didn't put the like annotations in. Like there's annotations for what sounds it should make, but they didn't do that. They just read it. But the sound of a snail slowly going by. Like I don't even know what sound that would be. Anyways, make it very sad and serious. You have to manually trigger this next step.
Sound of a single slow violin note. In a world obsessed with speed, we've forgotten the beauty of slowness. Long, the violin note continues. We rush, we hurry, we strive for efficiency, but at what cost? The violin plays a slow, mournful melody. Our souls wither, our hearts grow cold, of a slow, dripping faucet.
This is great. I have to play more. I can't help myself. Let's see how it does now. We're asking it to make me a blurb on why you should subscribe. Stay up to date with the ever-evolving world of JS with Theo, T3.gg. His YouTube channel is a must-watch for React devs, covering everything from the latest framework updates, insightful tips and tricks. Subscribe now and level up your JS game. JavaScript. Yeah, it looks just like me. I'm excited for the speech. I'm specifically excited for the sad and serious version.
Upbeat, technological music fades in and then fades slightly under the voiceover. Are you ready to take your JavaScript skills to the next level? Do you want to stay ahead of the curve in the ever-evolving world of React development? Then you need Theo, T3 in your life. Theo's YouTube channel is the ultimate resource for everything JavaScript, from in-depth tutorials and insightful tips and
I have to hear the sad version.
Sound of a single melancholic. The world of JavaScript.
A single melancholic pause. The hallucinated like callouts are so good.
Sound of a single melancholic. The world of JavaScript, a vast, unforgiving landscape. Frameworks rise and fall like empires. Libraries become obsolete like forgotten relics. You struggle, lost in a sea of documentation, battling cryptic error messages, haunted by the specter of deadlines. Sound of a heart beating slowly. But there is hope. Theo, T3 on YouTube. A beacon in the darkness. He offers not empty promises of instant mastery, but the hard-won wisdom forged in the fires of countless coding nights. Sound of a single, sustained voiceover. Subscribe to Theo. Face the JavaScript abyss together. T3.gg. Find solace in the shared struggle. There's no notification bell. The void doesn't send alerts. Cello
There's no notification bell. The void doesn't send alerts. Oh my God. Is that the first time AI has unironically been hilarious? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. I think we have to end here. We peaked. The void doesn't send alerts, but feel free to hit the bell. Let me know what you think. And until next time, keep computing on your whiteboards. God damn it, Lou.